Good morning, students. Today we will understand a very emotional and touchy poem, This Dog. It is written by Rabindranath Tagore from 1861 to 1941. Is honored by titles such as Gurudev, Kabi Guru, and Bishwa Kabi. He was a person of wide learning and knowledge who had expertise in many fields like music, literature, painting, philosophy, and religion. In 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his new renowned collection of poems, Gitanjali. Tagore began writing poetry when he was 8 years old and published his first collection of the poem at the age of 16. There are about 50 collections of poems written by himself in Bengali, along with the numerous novels, short stories, and philosophical writings. Many of these have been translated into English by Tagore himself. Rabindranath Tagore's This Dog is a poem originally written in Bengali and transcribed by Kumit Biswas. He was initiated by the Western nations for lectures on the topic related to the art, philosophy, and religion. He was a humanistic and supported independence from Britain. He introduced new style of prose and verse and promoted the use of colloquial language in Bengali literature. He founded the Vishwa Bharati University in West Bengal and introduced his own system of education. Many of his songs have been set to the music by himself. Notable among these are the national anthem of India and Bangladesh. It is the 14th poem in the Tagore's collections Arogya, 1940. During the final years of his life, Tagore used to take breakfast at Shantiniketan every morning, sitting in veranda. This poem opens with the description of an everyday activity. Every morning, the speakers and a dog sit together, and the dog wants the speaker to touch its head. When the speaker, as usual, touches the dog, it becomes happy because the speaker has given a recognition to its company. The dog is described to be very attached to the speaker. It is implied that both the dog and the human beings like each other's company. The poet says that the dog is the only animal that has seen the whole man beyond his good and bad qualities. The dog loves its master for the sake of pure love only. It has no other feelings other than love and loyalty. The quality of loyalty is unique in this animal by its devotions and loyalty. The dog reveals a world which is full of life. The dog has deep devotions for its master. It can sacrifice its life for human beings. The whole life of a faithful dog is offered to the master unconditionally. The dog acts purely by instinct that is an inborn quality is present in it. The dog can understand the feelings and motivation for the humans automatically. The dog cannot communicate what it understood or understand. But the poet says that the dog has shown him his status. The dog has shown the master deserve ultimate loyalty. This relationship has elevated the human beings to a higher level. The relationship between human beings and a dog is age old. The present poem captures the essence of this relationship. Tagore was well known for his loving attitude towards nature and animals. The speaker does not refer to the dog as my dog, but only this dog, which means that the dog is a stray dog and not a domestic animal regularly living in this poem's house. However, the relationship between this dog and the human beings is a special one. The dog comes and quietly sits with the poets. It wants recognitions from him, and in return, it will show its love and happiness. The poet understands this need of the animal, so he invariably touches the dog every time, and they are together. This is a mutual relationship. While the human beings gives loves and recognitions to the dog, in returns the dog offers its whole being. This devotion is instinctively and automatic. It makes the human beings aware of this higher status. The dog has thus made the human beings a higher animal, but it cannot communicate the feelings verbally. The poet can understand it quite easily to the dog's behavior. In this way, the poem explores the relationship between human beings and animals or animal like dog. For the dog, the human being is either a friend or an enemy. It can easily recognize the enemy, but when it gives the status of a friend is always in the position of a master. The dog devoted its entire life to the human beings. In this way, this is an example of higher loyalty and purest love. Tagore had the ability to understand the greater secret of nature. He could realize what the dumb creatures were feeling. This experience is a very masterfully presented in this poem. If not subscribe channels for more videos. Thank you for watching.